Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper about the roots of early Christian theology. So, how did those very first Christians actually view Jesus? The answer might completely surprise you. The author argues the early church swapped its native Jewish agency framework for a Greek substance model. We'll quickly cover the theological divide, the Jewish agency model, rereading scriptures, and the cost of Nicaea. It all starts with Shaliah, a Jewish legal concept where a commissioned agent literally represents the principal. You see, Second Temple Judaism already had these supremely exalted heavenly beings carrying out specific divine functions. Take Yahuwah, for instance. He literally carried God's ineffable name, yet remained entirely subordinate to the Creator. Then there's Metatron, called the Lesser YHW, ruling from a glorious throne purely as God's authorized agent. Even the famous Son of Man in Daniel received his dominion as a royal investiture, not an equal. And here's the kicker. These ancient Jewish attributes map perfectly onto New Testament claims about Jesus' authority. So when Jesus says, "I and the Father are one," the agency model sees legal unity of representation. Same thing here. Seeing the Father in Jesus simply means seeing the King's will made perfectly visible. Well, early theologians like Justin Martyr actually wrote in ways that later Nicene councils branded as heretical. Why? Because they were likely still operating within that original, subordinate Jewish agency framework. Make sense? Using Occam's razor, the author claims this model resolves the theological paradoxes without clunky Greek philosophical patches. Now let's look at the human cost of Nicaea, because this shift wasn't just an academic debate. Enforcing this new Nicene doctrine literally sparked centuries of factional wars, brutal exiles, and violent suppression. The Albigensian Crusade alone left hundreds of thousands dead over doctrinal priorities. That's an absolutely staggering human cost. Plus, this Greek framework permanently alienated three major groups: Jewish inquirers, Muslim populations, and modern Western skeptics. Which leaves us wondering, did the church tragically trade a clear Jewish decree for a confusing Greek riddle?